We've had a lot of movies this year about sports, about boxing and wrestling and football and basketball and bowling. Now comes a tennis movie. It's inevitable. It had to come sooner or later. It's called Players. It's about a young tennis hustler played by Dean Paul Martin, who's also, and this is the message of the film, he's also a player at life. He can't seem to make a commitment. It's your good old basic Hollywood emotional trauma, and so he hits the tennis circuit, hustling bets in cooperation with an accomplice who sneaks him signals from the stands.
What do you want?
Mendoza.
Okay. 200 pesos to get even?
400.
400's fine.
How much? 400.
Double or nothing?
500 on the next point. But I'll take the blonde boy.
Take what you want.
$5,000 on the match, and I'll take Mendoza.
I don't have that kind of money, mister.
2,000.
2,000's fine.
That was Steve Guttenberg as the partner making the bets, and I guess you could see that Dean Paul Martin is a pretty good tennis player, but his life changes one day when he meets Ally McGraw, who plays an older woman who's the mistress of a European millionaire. Well, they fall in love, but wouldn't you know, they have trouble making a basic emotional commitment to each other, and they have a lover's quarrel over money. It seems that he's stolen hers.
Creep.
What'd you say? What did you say?
I can't hear you.
I asked you a question.
I called you a creep.
Oh, that's better. Do you have any interest in why I took the money?
Why, I think you took it, or what I think you're going to tell me? I can't believe we're having this conversation.
I'll leave. I said I'd leave.
So go.
As soon as you tell me why I did it.
I think you wanted to hurt me. I think you wanted to tell me that you thought you should be paid for having to,
What? What did you do?
Yeah. I wanted to help you just because. Just because. But hustlers can't afford to think people are nice to them for no reason. So I think you wanted to let me know that your services in this area were worth, whatever you took.
37,053 pesos. That's $1,557.23. Is that what you think I'm worth?
No, that's what you think you're worth. Actually, at that figure, you're overpriced.
You can say that again, especially since the movie has one love scene but about 3 dozen tennis scenes. It's all told as a flashback from the finals at Wimbledon, and that's one of the problems with the movie. Players has so much tennis, we don't care about the love affair, and the tennis is so predictable, we don't care about it either, and really there's nothing more deadly than a movie that cuts back and forth between two stories while we're trying to decide which one we'd rather do without.
I think there's another problem. I think both of these characters basically are jerks, and I don't say that just to be glib. These are uninteresting people. They are shallow. Their values stink. I don't care whether they're happy as individuals, and I certainly don't care whether they get happiness by meeting each other and being turned around.
One of the problems with the film also is the screenplay, which gives them nothing to say to each other that would answer any of the objections you just
That's
made.
about the longest scene they have
They
together.
have one-liners. First they, a tragic one-liner, or a cheerful one-liner, or I love you, or I hate you, or something. They don't really talk. The only guy who gets a really long speech in the movie is Maximilian Schell, who plays her millionaire lover. And he tells her why she should stay with him. Well, I believed him. After he was finished, I said, dump Dean Paul, stay with Max. You'll be better off that way.
Yeah, and isn't there something going on here, Roger, that may have to do with Hollywood screenwriters having values that are different from maybe the rest of the people in the country? Those characters, I find, are not appealing to me, and I wonder who they appeal to. They're interested in flashy cars and clothes.
Yeah, we're supposed
surface qualities. I don't think America cares about that
We're
stuff.
supposed to be thrilled about this guy because he wears Adidas tennis shoes. Yeah. I think the only thing to do with Adidas tennis shoes in this movie is hold them over your eyes.
It couldn't hurt. 2 no's for Players, the Ally McGraw tennis love story that was too corny to be believed.